We're recording then, yeah?
This is going now.
I feel like we've already made like a wicked connection with Spiritbridge and Apollo already because we've competed together now.
We're team.
Next year we're going to compete against each other.
Yeah.
So good. So
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll have to put us onto that.
yeah, no, we can. Yeah.
Are we really getting on a boat?
Oh, bro, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
How many's in the team?
So
17.
17-man boat.
With the drummer.
A drummer. So we did the 5th year, didn't we? So Birmingham Children's Hospital host this dragon boat event every September, every year, and you're up against all the big names like Tesco, Gymshark, Golden Sachs, all these big companies,
And we beat all of them.
and we beat everybody that we went head to head with.
No, we beat all of them. In the name of Spiritbridge, we did it. No one was there, Ben. They don't know.
Yeah.
But we told everyone. We told everyone we won.
Yeah.
We won everything.
So you came back and said
We're
we
not lying.
We didn't lose it, did we?
We're not lying. We didn't lose. We just didn't.
We lost by
Yeah.
default.
Yeah.
No trophies.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Ben Barter and the creative director of Spiritbridge Studio.
I'm Pripal, one of the co-founders and a producer at Spiritbridge Studio.
What did Spiritbridge do?
We are an animation studio, so we literally have the best job in the world. We create 2D animations, 3D animations. We create stories. We create music. We bring magic to entertainment to families, children, even adults alike. So
And you lift weights. Don't forget, and you lift weights.
yeah, we lift weights.
And you lift
Yeah,
weights.
I've actually been a member of Apollo Gym since I was 16 years old, and you've been here before as well, haven't you?
How old are you now?
I'm 36, man. You know what? I keep
Young
saying I'm
36.
35, but
Yes.
I've lived, So
20 years.
20 years, mate. Yeah, 20 years.
Do you know what's annoying? You know when someone says they're 36 years old and they think they're old?
Yeah.
So annoying.
We've gone past that.
Oh, yeah, wait, Sam, how old are you?
46.
46. Let's go!
Listen,
Oh,
I'm in
four-
that mid-40s bracket now. No,
46.
funny thing is, there's 10 years between
You
me
haven't
and
got no
Ben.
grey. You got no grey. What's you got no
I
grey?
have.
Yeah.
It's
He's got
there,
the
it's
sideburns
outside.
and nothing.
There's salt and
That's
pepper. There's salt and pepper in the beard.
I was going to say it's the Indian thing.
You know what?
But it ain't.
The funny thing is, right, last one the gym, like, did you dye your hair? I'm like, what do I dye my hair? Your sides are grey, but it's all black on top.
Did you start the top bit just to
No,
blend it in?
I don't dye it. Not yet, anyway.
Natural.
Yeah.
You just going to embrace the silver
Well,
fox.
I
as it
think
comes.
but my beard's grey, by the way. So
Is that why it's shaved?
My beard grows.
He's got that problem.
No,
Silver fox.
but I'm paranoid of these things as it is.
Huh?
I do not like it. He's a wanker, innit? So what brings you here today?
So today is a really exciting time. We're obviously coming very close to Christmas now. And over the last 2.5 years when we established Spiritbridge Studio, one of the things that me and Pritpal put on our target was to build the world's greatest IP. IP, I mean intellectual property. So we are trying to create the next Pokemon, the next Winnie the Pooh, the next Mickey Mouse, and that is Bucky the Unicorn Bear. And this is the first installment of the Bucky the Unicorn Bear franchise called The Owls of Christmas Eve. So yes.
So when's it coming out?
It's out now.
So-
It is
so-
out. You can buy it. You can go to buckytheunicornbear.com, order the book, listen to the song. There's an animation so halfway through the picture book is an animated song. So Pritpal wrote the song. Yeah, so it will stick in your head all day. You listen to the song. It's
Is
very
this the one that I
Christmassy.
heard?
Yes, that's the
Oh,
one.
yes.
Small Prince. Yeah.
And it's out now on Spotify.
I didn't know you hit that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pritpal
That's
wrote,
class.
you wrote all the
Yeah.
music. For,
Who's going to sing it then?
We got well. Oh,
Well,
you mean
funny
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not heard it.
You heard it?
I've not heard it.
We can play for you.
No, I want Ryan to sing it.
Oh, you know.
I didn't even have a vote.
Oh,
Let's have a
yeah,
vote.
yeah.
On
He wouldn't do them very good.
the...
It's not
Can you
good
do
for
a cover? For us?
No.
Okay, so.
Oh,
Play it on the piano.
Yeah, I'll play
Very
with the
good
other
on the piano.
thing.
Yeah.
I got
Very,
you.
very good on the...
yeah.
It's going to be a one turn and loads of dumbbell dropping.
Yeah, I got you.
Voice.
So why Spiritbridge? What made you get into it?
I guess I mean since I was very young, and you can relate to this with Mia and her sort of path and what she's interested in. I've always drew, and I was just obsessed with art. Like even when I was like 16, 17, and I was looking at sort of my career choices, I remember going to my dad, who's a builder, and I said to him, I don't know if I'm going to pursue art. I want to kind of take over the family business. And he goes, no, you'd be a crap builder. Please go into
And his
illustration
dad's like the
business.
nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
nice.
So luckily,
Wait,
he
your dad
did.
used to come here as well?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You see,
Yeah.
you know my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trained. Yeah, he's lift weights here, and luckily he did kind of encourage me to follow my dream. And I studied illustration and animation at Coventry University, graduated, got rented a desk at the Canal Basin, and just worked my way up to be a professional illustrator. I worked with all these different companies. I worked for like Disney, Warner Brothers, NHS, BBC, like all the big names really. So I've been very lucky, been very fortunate. And then 5-6 years ago, no longer than that. How long have we been working together for?
Well, it's 6-7 years now.
And you've been in the creative space for
That's
the
right.
best part of like 8, maybe more years, haven't you? So
I think mine was a little bit different in the sense that it wasn't really something I pursued.
No.
I kind of fell into it. But funny enough, I said like destiny calls. I think I said it before in one of the previous interview. When I was 16, didn't go to a great school, didn't have a great education.
But name the school, name and shame.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oxford with a capital F.
Oh,
Oxford,
okay, yeah.
right.
My
lovely.
dad went to that school.
Did
Yeah.
it? All right. So I went.
He turned out all right.
Yeah, but yeah. So I think for me, I wasn't necessarily interested in a lot of the subjects. Funny enough, graphic design is something I actually did quite well at. But as probably the era that I was born in, you kind of didn't pursue art. There wasn't a really clear path.
Yeah.
And your parents would say, "Oh yeah, pursue something." So, but I wasn't sure actually what I wanted to do. So at 16, I went on the psychometric careers test, and I thought, you know what, these tests you've got to kind of answer certain things about yourself, your flaws, your strengths, your weaknesses. So I'm going to answer it quite honestly. I'll say my strengths and weaknesses and flaws, and I did it. After 45 minutes, it said film producer.
Oh, wow.
And I thought, wow, great. I just where's the slip, and did you get
I'll
Hollywood
take
now?
that.
So by the way,
Yeah.
it just knew.
thinking,
Yeah.
yeah, and just thinking
Spielberg.
that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I mean that's I ignore that. However, funny enough, into my mid-30s, having children, I started pursuing my passion, and which were two things: just my faith, and then creativity, and kind of combine the two. Kind of, how could I, teach my children, certain elements, and sort of tackle racial issues through creativity. And when I started out, maybe like a habit in me. If I ever did anything, it was like, well, I'm a kind of all or nothing type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
If I do something, it's like 110%. And that kind of led me into kind of creating an album that did really well. Then on the back of that, we started creating books, and that's where I met Ben. And find the right artists, and the books did really well. And the book, I mean, like our books weren't targeted at Sikhs; they were actually targeted for everybody. The idea,
Everyone's got that book.
yeah. So the book did really, really well, and the idea was really just to have representation, in the wider kind of public eye. And
What other books did you do?
so I did like the Guru Song Adventure.
Fuck, is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Callum's got it and everything.
Wow.
So I wrote that, and then the Lullaby, which is probably in the Guru Song Lullaby, that did 11 million views, and that was my first collaboration with Ben.
Your mum works in a nursery.
My sister.
Wow, my God, she taught us these.
Oh, really?
They've literally tried. They gave me this book to take home.
Yeah. So that.
Callum reads it every night to a kid.
Shit,
Yeah. So that book.
Fair.
That book did really well, and then,
that's real good. That is.
yeah. So the book, obviously, the book, the songs, and everything did really well. Got picked up by the BBC, and it did really incredibly well. And I think Ben, funny enough, Ben said, look, you did really well, kind of in a limited market, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on a faith-based book, we should do something commercially.
Mm.
And to be honest, I've never been driven by money. That's the truth. It's never been something that's got me out of bed for whatever reason. However, Ben, me and Ben became quite close in terms of just life. We talk on about life every day, and as you're doing these books, I said, look, you want to do something? No problem. As a brother, look, I've got your back, right?
So I came to him with this headache.
Yeah.
Like this
That's weird you say that.
Yeah. I was
Weird
like,
to him with what it is.
You know what? You two like me and Ryan, which is
Yeah.
better looking.
Way
We've got a
better.
square head, and you got a better hairline.
Literally.
Yeah.
No
But
great.
we're definitely more muscly.
Yeah. But yeah, wow.
Bro, that's
It's the
exactly the
same.
same.
I gave him the headache.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I give you plenty as well. So
Yeah, you do, yeah. True.
And I think with Ben, he brought a few little kind of concepts to me, and I you know what, I thought they were good,
Uh-huh.
and I thought, and I probably wouldn't fully invest in that. But I thought, you know what, it's good, but is it great, right? However, like anything, you start off an idea,
Mhm.
it gets parked for a little while, and funny enough, one of the guys at that time, we shared our kind of thought processes, And he come back and said, look, 8 months later, he goes, oh, we just thinking about YouTube. Have you done anything about on the back of that conversation? So now I got really part, kind of, yeah, started dabbling in ideas and stuff. He said, look, he goes, I'm telling you, YouTube are going to do something special. So we had a conversation on the back of that. Ben was like fired up, I was fired up, and Ben started sending me loads of different books and artwork of characters he'd done and stories he'd written years ago. And he shared Bucky, and I was like, at that point I said, Ben, we're all in now. This character here, being a father, I could see Bucky being like, and this teddy bear, like, the horn glows in the dark.
Yeah.
I could see that kids really resonating with the character.
Yeah.
Didn't know about the story at the time. I said, Ben, forget everything now. I'm invested now. Because for me, I could see that becoming like the biggest IP, the biggest, like commercial character, like your Mickey Mouses. So that, for me, that fired me up. And then, as I said, the rest is history.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how it went, wasn't it? Yeah,
that was it.
because I wrote this story. It was actually just called The Owls of Christmas Eve. I just wrote a Christmas story, and this is when I was renting a desk just as a solo illustrator, and I just wanted to create this like magical creature that the owls stumble across in the story, and I parked it. And then later I came up with the idea. I wanted to, it'd be a unicorn. Then it was a bear. Then a unicorn bear. Then I made him purple. So this like really unique combination of elements to make this character. And yeah, it was we were just throwing ideas out. Like, okay, look, if we're going to create an animation studio, you need to create an IP along with it. You have to have something that you launch because we are a service-based company. Like, if you guys ever needed animation, or if a company comes to us and they say, look, we need animation or assets and stuff, that we create them like professionally for different clients and things. So, but it's always good practice to have an IP that you develop yourself because you keep the control. You're able to kind of like kind of put out what basically you selfishly create what you want to create as well.
Yeah.
And all big studios do that. So
So when you're saying like IP, you mean like Bucky is the IP?
yeah,
That's
the
right.
intellectual
So,
property.
so that is your character. Nobody else has got that. You guys have created it.
Yeah.
So then what's the next step for Bucky? Like, let's say, for example, now you sell out whatever you got to sell out. Is the end goal like, okay, Disney, come and get him?
Well,
Not Disney, because we don't like Disney.
That'll be a great, that'd be a great problem to have for sure. But we have a 5-year strategy. We have 5 picture books. So we've got a 5 picture book series we're going to create.
This being the first one, yeah?
This is number 1. Yeah, the Bucky the Unicorn Bear and the Owls of Christmas Eve is book number 1. The second one is going to be Bucky the Unicorn Bear and the Kingdom of Illusion. So a villain that you can see in the cover there, he takes a bit more of a yeah. Is it what Ricky Rat? Yeah.
She loves him.
Yeah. And then the next goal is to create an animated series, then a movie.
Amazing.
So with the so we want to merchandise it. We've already got a
one of the I think what benefited me in the kind of company I kind of started in the non-profit one was that we had a great team, and that's the same team that we kind of now brought together with Spiritbridge.
Oh, okay.
And I think one of us, I always think our superpowers are the ego is in there. What I mean by that, everybody can have a thought. Everybody can, this, for example, this book started from a Christmas book, Christmas concept. That Christmas concept, then, we had James, who's a scriptwriter, and we got to kind of pre-food the beginnings of the kind of story. And he was like, who's Bucky's parents? Where does Bucky come from?
Yeah,
and all these questions, like, don't really think of those, right?
Yeah.
That then evolved into an absolute beast of a story and a script for what's now being created for this like animation, and it's completely evolved from what it is. But the books are part of that journey. But however, it's very creatively led. I mean, this book, I can tell you now, there's not a better Christmas picture book than this, and I will stand by that. I mean, this book, I'll break it down for you now. The illustrations are insane. The cover, I mean, these guys will feel it. It's hard, soft touch covers. It feels beautiful. It feels like a gift. It's got gold foiling. The prints are all lithos. The pages, everything. Really, we wanted to create something. When you feel it, it feels special.
When you hold it in your hand.
Yeah. The story is a beautiful story. I mean, I've been working with Ben. Ben read this story, but I'm very driven in terms of making like Ben that nothing is left unturned, and we've gone collectively as a team, making sure the story's on point, making sure it has like joy, laughter, and it really resonates with kids. And then you have all these insane elements. I mean, the audiobook, when you hear it, it just takes it to a different level, right? There's a song in here, like I said, not bigging myself up. God's grace, God's grace, but I mean, this song is going to be a Christmas #1, and kids will love it. It's the animation that features in the book. There's so many elements that you probably would never see in a book, and
Yeah.
you don't realize until you get the book, until you experience it. And for us, it isn't for we're not trying to create books. We're not really trying to, and we're trying to create experiences.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm driven by, when I wake up in the morning, what wakes me up and what drives me is that when we were talking about creating the greatest ever book, when you say about creating the greatest ever animation or the greatest ever studio, that's what gets me. Not not second, not third.
Yeah.
I want to create an experience that people say, "Wow, this is insane!" And I tell you what, this book and what's coming out.
Well, the ethos is as well, just to kind of piggyback of what Pripal's saying, is that when we create a picture book, if you buy a picture book of that, kids will fall in love with great stories. There's most great IPs that have ever been created originated from picture books. Not just picture books, but books in general. So you got Chronicles of Narnia, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Peter Pan. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. These all originated from books, but we want to create something that's a little bit more immersive and interactive. So halfway through this book, like we were saying, is that there's an animated song. So you're reading the story with a child, and you scan the QR code, and it will take you to an animated song. So
amazing.
So it has that
brilliant. Yeah,
that's the song, by the way. So
Smile
you can go on online and
Yeah,
listen to it. Yeah.
Ryan's going to sing it for us in a minute.
Yeah,
I'll hum it for you.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
and then, like, as you know,
Can I make a request?
Yeah, of course.
In the next book, can you make a Rybo character?
I can imagine a little fella.
Oh, you said
Square
that.
head.
Unimal.
Yeah, yeah.
What's his
that?
name?
Why not?
A unicorn animal. That's what
Yeah,
we call
unicorn
it.
animal.
What are you going to be?
I'll be lying.
Oh, sure. Make him a
Yeah,
kitten or something.
yeah, we can do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so good.
That was so good.
A real angry small character.
Angry? I'm never angry.
Funny enough, we've got in the last page of the book, Ben's actually drew some of the.
Oh
theme
yeah.
in the book as
Have a
I've
flick.
got to have a look at this
Yeah.
now.
I know, yeah.
What are you saying? There's a little person.
See if you can find
See
me and
if I
Pippa
got
on the
it.
last page. It's not the last
See if you
page.
recognise
It's
the
the
thing,
one
yeah.
before the last page. So no
Here.
spoilers. Can you see the elves?
Oh, yeah.
All the team have
find
been
Gertie.
illustrated as an elf. Yeah, see if you can find Gertie, the tallest animator ever.
And the nicest one as well. We're really rude to him.
Well, you was.
That's got to be in there. That's got to be in there.
Yeah, is he
He's the big hippo. The smiling hippo.
Did you call him a hippo?
Isn't that a hippo?
He's holding the presents. Where is he? He's him holding the presents.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
That's who I meant.
Yeah.
So you can. So we can be in the next book.
Oh, please. Really red face. Really angry. Really angry.
It's blood pressure.
So the aim overall for yourselves is essentially 5-year plan and Disney.
Better than Disney. Bigger than
Yeah,
Disney.
I
Yeah.
think-
Or become your own version of
Yeah,
Disney.
we our own version. And you know what? To be fair, I really admire animation studios such as Studio Ghibli, which is a Japanese animation studio, and then Cartoon Saloon, which is an Irish one, and they create really bespoke animations, and I love all their work. So they're not really sort of like heavily, that's what word to use, but like super commercial. You know, when you think that you
Yeah.
see an animation and you just
Yeah, yeah.
like, this is a money grabbing sort
Yeah,
of product here, where there's not much thought gone into it. The storyline's a bit, and it is what it is. But these guys, they actually really put the love and the heart into their craft. And that's what we do.
Yeah,
We put love and
right.
heart and our soul into everything we do.
It's got to be more sustainable that way, surely.
That's
For
right.
sure, yeah. And we're more proud. When we send something out into the world,
Yeah.
we want to make sure that, like, we're proud of that.
I mean, like, we get to control the narrative. I mean, you see it with kids now, right? What they're watching people gaming.
Yeah.
It's you know what? It's short attention content.
Mhm.
I'm talking. Whether in the 80s and 90s, you watch stuff like whether you watch Rocky or Karate Kid, it's inspiring you to do something. Yeah, I mean, now some of them films you watch,
It's our favourite films.
Yeah, that's right. But
Do
the
you know
truth
what we
is
need?
that
No,
it
you're
gets
right.
into
You're
something.
right.
The moral and you're not driven to be a better version of yourself. I mean, you got kids that are 6, 7, or I don't know clue what it's
Fuck
about,
my
right?
life, still
But
know what it
It
is.
should be
do you know what I
compulsory.
mean?
It should be compulsory in school to sit your kids down and make them watch Rocky and Karate Kid.
100%.
It should be, honestly.
I like that.
100%,
I like
yeah.
that.
The amount of people that we get in here and we ask them, have you seen Rocky
They
4?
haven't seen it.
They don't even know what it is.
Listen, and
I think
anyone that has watched it, you play that track.
Oh,
You had the neck standing up.
we used to play it
I
every
don't think,
morning.
I think we can all say here now that if you watch a Rocky film, I don't think anybody did not do a workout straight off the back of watching a Rocky
100%.
film. I think I went for a run, I did push-ups, or you're so motivated afterwards.
But that's exactly it, though. It's like what you guys are doing here. You have like a much bigger opportunity there.
That's right.
So where you're saying like, you know, and we all got like we're all around like younger kids. Like that's one of actually the most fascinating things I think about you two. You do so much for. Obviously, I know you've got a child, but you haven't got kids either, have you?
I don't
But you
have
do
that.
so much for them. You do a lot for them, like in like the Dragon Boat race, which we've done with you guys, and you're even like just see little things like that. You do a lot for charity, but you can tell
Yeah,
you
you do
do
loads for
a
charity,
lot
don't
of your own back for people.
Well, I tell you what, I've got me and Priya have a big respect for you two, right? And I tell you something because I really tried really hard to get my own boat. So I've been volunteering. I've been an ambassador for the Birmingham Children's Hospital for the last 4 years, and I kept saying to them every year, "Can I have my own boat?" And we're just this little company, little animation company, and up against like the big dogs, you know, like all these other companies.
And we won.
And we won, and we won.
Every race.
And I remember someone dropped out, and I was about a month away, and I dropped this guy Ryan a message, and I said, "Dude, what are you doing on the 20th September?" And he turned around, and he said, "Ben, you tell me." And then and then after that, he goes, "Actually, have you got another space for a man?" I was like,
So I told him about it.
Yeah, and
he got
I actually
super
said,
excited.
"No, we don't." And I go, "You know what though? But let me
Kick him
let
off.
me buy because someone might drop out." Lo and
He's
behold,
on.
someone drops out. I was like, "He's in." He's like, "Okay,
I
you guys
phoned
find
you
it."
with these. I was in the room with these when I phoned you.
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
We were watching
I
the
was just
trailer
ready.
for this,
Oh, yeah.
and you got so excited.
I was just ready. That's all I know.
Nah, we're in.
Yeah, no,
Anything
big respect,
Ah.
because you guys raised a hell of a lot of money. That, and I'm going to say here now, like so everyone knows that Spiritbridge raised the most money out of all the 50 other companies.
which
that
was
competed.
crazy.
You know, we rose the most.
And we
so
were one of the smallest companies.
we're the one
Yeah.
of the smallest
been
companies.
That's
that raised the
crazy.
most money, yeah.
Goldman Sachs, Tesco, Gymshark.
Yeah.
Massive.
David
corporate-
Lloyd.
Yeah, David Lloyd. Yeah.
Came
Lloyd,
last.
you
David Lloyd.
tell it to
Came last.
David Lloyd, yeah.
Came last.
The head.
Big mouths and no muscle.
No, but what you do is amazing.
Thank you, man.
Honestly.
It's
But that shows the characters that you deal with as well. So like as childish as me and him are, and we'll just jump on anything. As soon as you said Birmingham Children's Hospital, we were just like
Yeah,
he came with war paint.
Yeah,
He came with war paint.
Spent a fortune in hobbycrafts.
We were ready to die that day. We were
Yeah.
genuinely ready to die that
I
day.
couldn't believe all the pre-workout drinks and shots that you brought.
Well, look at them,
The
isn't it?
team were
We
like,
did not want to come last.
No,
At no time.
no, but they didn't know what was
it was a
going on.
great day though. It was a great day.
That was a phenomenal day.
Yeah.
So what's that? And also, sorry, Spiritbridge.
Yeah.
Where's that come from as a name?
You know what?
That's a deep name.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
Everyone
But is that
always
down
asks
to
us
the
that,
faith
don't
and stuff?
It does. We are men of God, aren't we? We're God-fearing men.
And I think one of the greatest things in our studio is we have, we're all different faiths.
Yeah.
Friends, Christian, Sikh,
Mhm.
and you know what? We all celebrate our differences.
Mhm.
Where it doesn't separate us, and
Yeah.
that's our strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see the great in all. Do you know what I mean? And for anything, I'm in my life, I'm entirely led by God, and I mean that. Everything I've achieved, everything I get, the good times, the bad times, has always shaped me for the better. That's by faith, and that's the truth. And I if I can inspire anyone for even in life to lean on that, some of the greatest people in the world, have got over adversity, right? To
100%.
face that, through faith, like Muhammad Ali's and all the people that have. So, for us, the spiritual aspect in terms of giving back, all these things are based on that. That ethos that even Ben at the hospital, that a percentage of the book goes back.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
These-
Yeah,
These are tip
Yeah.
boxes, by the way. These
Yeah.
aren't things
We
that
saw
we just
that
think we
today.
want to do that. We want to make a difference. We want to make
Yeah.
sure we give back. It is that it's about us winning. We win. We all win.
Yeah, of course.
And that's and
Because you're
that's
putting the right message out.
Yeah. The spirit is a big element to the
Yeah.
company as well.
Yeah.
And to go back to the name and stuff as well, when we got the big studio in the Canal Basin, which is it's like the crown jewel, really, isn't it,
Yeah.
for us? We
That's
love
right.
where we were. We love we're in an 18th century building. We have this most beautiful setup. It's a community of artists. So throughout the whole building, you have fine artists, designers, photographers. We're the only animation studio on there, but it's just full of creators, potters, all these different types of people.
it's beautiful. It's just on the canal as well.
Yeah,
amazing,
and because we're on in the canal arm that we're on bridge number 1. So that's where the name Bridge came
Oh,
from.
okay.
And at night, it's absolutely beautiful. That's why you see the swan,
The swan, yeah,
element.
yeah, yeah.
They look like spirits when they look like they're floating because at night time it's reflecting the night
moon,
sky.
yeah, yeah.
Just looks like they're floating. And that's where the name Spiritbridge came from. And also we want to bridge worlds, don't we? We want to bring people together.
Yeah, 100%.
Our ethos with the Birmingham Children's Hospital and also with Coventry University.
Okay.
So it's all about the next generation,
Yeah,
isn't
of
it?
course
Like
it
with you guys, you must see young people that come in here that kind of want to better themselves and all the rest of it, and they're just about to start their journey through
course.
fitness or whatever that
Every
is,
day.
and it's all about the next generation. So
Of course it is.
You know what the funny thing is, well, I think it's like you guys, right? That you train, but saying the mental side of it,
It's
like giving
different.
back is different as well, right?
Different.
You want to make a difference. It isn't just about you, and people forget that.
Mhm.
You might see people that just train for themselves, right? The people that pass on the knowledge and make a difference. It goes beyond that, right? So it has an impact. You might improve someone's health, it improves their mental health, improves their life, improves lifestyle. It goes way beyond that. And I always realize that. I always say to Ben, and we will talk about it. Whatever we're doing here isn't just about us. There's a we are born in Coventry. Do you know what I mean? This is the thing that's going to create jobs, and if we go and we follow the trajectory that we aim, it creates opportunities for artists.
Yeah, of
The creative industry is one of the hardest industries to break into.
Yeah.
It creates opportunities and jobs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It goes way beyond that. It goes back to the hospital. We want to put Coventry on the map. Coventry is one of those cities, like you said, it's known for probably not the greatest things, right? And it probably, maybe because of the cities it's surrounded by, like Birmingham, it doesn't has maybe the wealth, and the opportunities that the bigger cities have. But we want to put Coventry on the map. Canal Basin is like an amazing place. It's the heart of the city, and we are driven, to make opportunities for people to give back. And for me, that's the biggest reward. Seeing that, we see, we're able to give, a massive contribution to the hospital, opportunity to the city, right? You put Compton on the map, you create a community, right?
Yeah.
That's everything to me.
That's exactly what the gym is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
People coming in and they better themselves every
Honestly,
single day.
it's exactly what you just said there. Is exactly why we even do this.
Yeah.
Because one, we get to know the members more. Like it's like here, everyone knows us, but we don't know the people.
Yeah.
So like, it's a great way for us to get to know like people like yourself. And two, it does just put out bits like that, like you're saying, making the next generation better, doing it for the right reason. Like obviously I'm spiritual as well, but like, spirituality is a great thing when you actually hit the nail on the head. When you struggle, and you haven't got anyone to lean on, and you haven't got nowhere to go, you just look up.
Yeah.
And you got everyone and everything that you need up there. It's like that as a book there, just from what you guys have said already, you just sold it, man. Francis nailed it.
People forget about energy as well.
Energy's phenomenal.
In our team, right? And Ben would tell you, I said, nobody gets in this team that brings any kind of negativity.
No.
I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah.
You've got to protect that wall.
Yeah.
You come in and you have that ethos, whether you like, but if if you agree or disagree, if you agree and you're part of this ethos, great.
It's
If
part of
you're
the
not,
magic, isn't it?
you win.
Yeah.
You build a magic, don't you?
Yeah, no,
People come in, don't they? And they say when they feel it, they come into the ship. When you come into the chapel, when you come into Apollo.
Yeah.
See, I'll give you guys another compliment as well. So my dad, a couple of years ago, he trained for me for like every day. Well, most days, probably about 3-4 times a week for about a good part of 2 years.
Super
right?
consistent, wasn't he?
Came in, training me all the time, and do you know what he said when he came in? He goes, "You know what, Ryan and Amar, those guys are quality lads." Like he goes, I felt so welcome. I came into Apollo Gym, and my dad's like, he's in his late 60s and stuff, but it doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter what age, race, creed. Doesn't matter what you are. Like
It's
you
not
come
even
in here-
training.
Yeah.
Here is not even training.
Yeah.
It literally is, and I say it all the time. It comes from this guy here. You literally just come here and piss about and get muscle.
Yeah.
That's kind of it, or you get fitter.
Yeah.
But the main thing is because you face a bit of adversity here, where like for example you're on rep 6 and you got to get to rep 10, and you got someone pushing you. It teaches you, okay, cool, I can do it.
Get through the hard bit.
Yeah, exactly. It just gets you through that, so it makes you mentally a lot stronger.
Yeah.
But and that's why like things like the gym in general, it should just be like everyone should get involved in a gym.
100%.
Not just here,
yeah.
not just here. Just go to a gym.
Yeah.
That's right.
Strengthen your mind.
Yeah.
And like you guys are saying, get the right people behind you. It's like I'm a big believer in things like asking people for advice that have walked your path.
Yeah.
But from a spirituality point of view or from a work point of view, if anybody wants animation, like, why are they not going to come to us?
Mm.
We haven't got a clue what we're doing. That's why people like yourself need to put yourself out there more and say, okay, cool, you're good people, but you're good, you're a 50-50. No, I'm joking. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. You're a winner. You were ready on that day. You splash it back a lot.
Yeah.
But you should put yourself out there more and actually, like, get people under you like you have done with like apprentices, like with me or whatever.
Oh, it's
You put
madness.
them in the right environment.
Yeah.
Or what they're going to do, they're going to go work at Sainsbury's and then
Mm.
just be around negativity or something
It
like
sets
that.
them up. It sets them
Yeah.
up so well.
You're a
look at-
product of your environment, aren't
Look,
you?
Yeah,
look at that
100%.
event, right? This is about connections, about energy, right? You attract good energy.
Oh, simple.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give I'm gonna give an example. We needed support on that boat ride.
Mhm.
Met
Mhm.
you guys, and we're like, wow, what amazing guys, right?
Mm.
You create grand partnerships,
The Indian,
friendships.
Indian one's nicer though, isn't he?
Right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got that, cultural
I
thing,
just
right?
love the
Yeah.
competitiveness,
And,
obviously.
and
every
then,
day.
but look at this on the back of that. You guys, look, if you look at it from the outside, you guys own a gym,
Yeah.
but we haven't asked to come here. You guys invited us here.
100%.
Yeah.
We get to talk about our book. We get to talk about the hospital. We get to promote something that's going to support. Look at the ripple effect.
Mm.
100%.
A gym shouldn't be doing that, right?
No.
There's nowhere. Where's the connection?
Mhm.
You look at it objectively, right? There's a gym there. There's an animation shoot, children book. There's no connection. There isn't like there's the polar opposites. Really, you look
Yeah.
at.
Completely, yeah.
But when you do great things,
Mhm.
it finds it and it finds a
Yeah,
way.
it
Yeah,
bridges
Good recognised.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
and
Like,
it's
the
amazing.
bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the fact
exactly.
that you guys
Yeah.
came and participated and it made a difference on that day. People might think, oh, you just came along. But I tell you, know what happens? If you wait till your child's in that hospital.
Yeah.
Wait till
Oh,
you're
yeah,
one of
yeah.
and you need that money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like
Well, that's where it hits different.
so I get an example, like, even though I'm 13 and stuff. So in New York, the first person that was killed was this guy called Bucky. He got murdered.
Yeah.
He's just a Sikh guy. And I said, well, and when I started doing this, when I started doing what I did with the other organization, I said, yeah, but you ask his kids, they lost a pet, they lost someone they love.
Yeah.
In the same way, when you do, I've only just done a boat ride, I've only just helped out here. You have someone that's kids being there that needed
Yeah,
that support.
simple, yeah,
They
yeah.
need them funds. They're like crying out to, because that hospital isn't entirely government funded. They need a lot of money. They
Yeah,
need
yeah.
millions that are
Of course.
raised, privately. So you guys are amazing. And the
Yeah,
fact that you guys
100%.
turned up means everything. And that people think these are small things, but these small things are ripples that do big things. And that's how, this conversation there, who knows what it leads to?
Yeah.
But in
Oh,
total, I think, what was it, £256,000 was raised?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think-
Total
yeah,
sum on the
yeah,
day.
yeah,
On the
yeah.
day.
That was the most ever,
Re-
yeah.
re-
so-
record-breaking amount.
Quarter of a million pounds in for the sake of a weekend
Yeah.
to give to kids, change their life.
Well, look at that. So
Every
year
weekend.
number 5, so they've done well over £1 million now.
Mm.
It's their biggest earner. The Dragon Boat Race is their biggest fundraising earner. So
Yeah,
for the
that's
hospital.
for the hospital,
Amazing.
yeah. So which it just goes to show, and then it definitely has a. But the thing is, so how many years ago was it when you donated? When me and Pritpal worked together, we worked on a book for your organisation.
21?
Yeah, just coming out of
21,
COVID,
maybe.
and you had like limitations and stuff. And Pritpal said, "Come along with me, Ben. We're going to do a bit of PR, and we're going to donate some books to the hospital."
Nice.
We went there, we did all the PR and stuff. And when you go to a children's hospital, you go to a normal hospital and stuff. Yeah, people get sick. There's, people all like our ages, but adults and stuff. And it is kind of like, I don't know, it's just like the norm. But when you see a child in a
Yes.
hospital, the gravity is just,
Yeah,
is just different. And I remember after we donated the books, we had a really good chat and making a difference and stuff. And then I was like, how can I help anymore? Like, how can I like volunteer? And then since then, it's kind of led. And look where we are now. Like people said, who knows what the seeds are being sown now?
Yeah.
That's gonna what it's gonna be like next year.
That's the
like,
beauty of life. though.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
it's the
right,
beauty of
that's
life.
right.
Honestly, it's the beauty
Yeah.
of life. You never know where it's
I
going to
love
lead
it,
you.
Yeah, 100%.
I always love looking back and the little moments like that sliding doors. That moment you would have met that person. So
Yeah.
even for example, there's a moment when I was looking at web developers,
Mhm.
and I was 3, 4, and I had to come down to 2, right? I was like, and I went with one of them. That one led me to meeting Ben, being the shooter. It was like
Do you regret that though?
huh? No.
Yeah.
Well, my brother- I love this guy.
Yeah.
But and that's
No, I love him as well.
Yeah.
I do love
You
I-
think there's a good way?
Took a little bit of that, yeah. But it's those moments you look back and you think, all this has happened on them, and that's why I always think putting good energy, you never know what's going to lead you. You meet
Yeah,
the
yeah.
right people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Opportunity comes in there. People when we started off 4 years ago, we said we're going to create the greatest animation studio ever.
Mm.
Had no studio name, had no team, nothing, right? And funny how just putting that out there to the world, working hard, and believe in good energy, right? And the power of God. 5 years later,
Mad.
we're in a studio, the biggest studio at Canal Basin.
Mm.
We have a team, we have a book, an IP made.
Award winning.
Because you
Award-winning
won, you
business.
won that
Just won an
award this
award,
year,
yeah.
didn't you?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, in the
don't end the hype. Carry it, go, keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
So, you know,
But like you guys, like sometimes you do have to stop and look back, don't you? And say, wow, look what we've done, look where we've gone.
We the only time we ever get to do that is when we see an old picture of Apollo.
Oh, really? So when you see an old,
Because
will
we're
pop
so
up every
used
now
to
and
this
again.
now.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when you get the memories on Facebook and
Yeah.
someone will put something up, we'll literally send them. We're like, fuck.
Where's
You know
that?
Yeah, like, wait, was that the gym?
Yeah.
And at that point, I was just a member as well.
yeah,
So I
But back
literally
then
look at
we still thought it was the best place ever.
ever.
yeah,
But then when you're looking at it, it's like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah, but it's always been the best place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Always
but
has been
that
the
goes
again,
off the
go back
vibe
to
and-
energy though. It's the energy.
There
I've
you
got
go.
a great idea for you for a book.
Okay.
Create a character that is all about the energy. Come out of Bucky's horn.
Okay.
Someone's negative.
Yeah.
And just give them like a rainbow thing to them, and then all of a
Like
sudden,
an power.
positive energy. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
I
you know
love
what?
that.
The ethos and the sort of the spirit of Bucky is about like energy and stuff.
It is.
And because he's a purple unicorn bear that doesn't fit in anywhere, and he's been sent. He actually escapes from his hometown. He's a home island, and he lands on the land of Z's. And he's completely almost given up. He's just like, I don't fit in anywhere. I'm too odd, I'm like, and these owls come up. Yeah. Yeah. But one task he was given by his mom, who saved him, who helped him escape from the previous island, said, "Go find the queen. Go to find the queen." They don't say what queen it is or anything like that. And these two owls discover Bucky, and they're going to the royal Christmas party, and they say, "Come along with us." And how it links in with Smile for Us and stuff, they end up convincing Bucky, and he goes along with them. And then the reveal at the end of the book is you understand why. And he isn't, even though as human beings we are all different, but we are all the same as well. We can be unique and we can be like come from different, but it is all about inclusion at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's all about energy. So,
We all bleed red.
yeah,
We all bleed red.
Yeah.
that's it.
Exactly it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's a perfect time to end it.
So
Just how do we purchase it again?
Okay, so yeah, BuckyTheUnicornBear.com. You can purchase the books from there. You can purchase on from our website. 10% of the profits go back to the Birmingham Children's Hospital. There's amazing animation coming out on the 1st of December, Smile for Us, which is linked in the book, so it's immersive. We have a game that's launched on the Bucky the Unicorn Bear
check the
book as well.
website,
Yeah.
yeah.
So to see if you can get the high score on the game.
is that the one that I've seen?
Yeah. So yeah, you
See, I've
saw
got all the insights.
Wait, but he's already played it.
No, I didn't play.
You
it.
on the
haven't
website
played it
now?
yet?
No,
Okay, yeah.
you were hogging it.
Yeah.
You didn't-
We will have that top score by today.
It's sick.
What's the name of the on the Unicorn Bear website?
Yeah. Bucky
You-
the Unicorn Bear.
Bro, you watch me go within the hour.
Yeah.
I'll smash you on that.
Oh, that was amazing.
And what about on the Spotify?
Yeah, Spotify.
So yeah, like I said, the song "Smile for Us," yeah, you'll see the cover there, but you can find that on pretty much any streaming platform: Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music. It's everywhere. So download it. Like I said, every time you buy a book, it supports hospital. It isn't just a gimmick.
Mhm.
We are an official partnership with the hospital. So you can clarify with the hospital as well. So
Because we're
What-
going to donate some books as well, aren't we?
yeah.
Well, we said
Yeah.
it with
Yeah.
Boston.
Another thing.
Yeah, we are.
And we want to make
encouraging-
this Christmas number one.
You know what? I'm actually going to.
Yes.
Number one.
Has to be. Yeah.
Don't forget that Christmas number
The
one.
guys are doing an amazing, generous thing. So on Wednesday, the 19th of November,
Mhm.
me and Pritpal are going with Bucky. We've got a big mascot of Bucky whose horn glows up and everything. We're actually going to the Birmingham Children's Hospital and we're doing a book read and we're giving out books to the
so-
kids on the cancer ward. Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, phenomenal.
So we've already raised, the target is 100 books. So if you are looking for the perfect Christmas gift, buy a book. But if you want to buy a book for a sick child as well,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
get an extra book, then think about doing that as well. And we're going to donate them on Wednesday. I know you've already purchased
Yeah,
8
yeah,
yourself. That are going,
yeah.
and thank you so much
but
for
how
that.
How
That
much
is
is the
amazing.
book? How much is the book?
The book is
25.
$19.99.
Ryan's gonna kill me.
Right, don't look at the business again.
No, yeah,
you.
phenomenal.
We've actually got 25 books that we're donating so far, 8 of which are
Amazing.
what you've raised. So,
And we're aiming
but
for
we're aiming for 100. Yeah, we're aiming
Well,
to
let's
Well,
do
we'll get
let's
you,
up,
we'll get you.
let's up it to 13. 13 is a good number.
We'll get
I
you.
like that.
yeah. Okay.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
13. Oh, thank you.
13
guys,
books.
man. Yeah, that's
Thank you, guys.
awesome.
You guys are
Man.
amazing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
That's a good number. But how many? No, you've only 11
We'll
years.
figure it out, don't we?
11 years.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll do 13. 13 is a better number.
Might as well do 14.
No,
This is
13 is
your
nice.
third.
No, 13 is
Special
nice.
number.
Do you like
Yeah,
13?
13 is special. Prepar knows one.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual number.
All right, that will do then. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Well done.
Thanks for having us.
My
Right.
bro, pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, my bro.
Amazing. Amazing.
And next year, prepare to come second.
Yeah, we're going to smash it.
Yeah. No, we need you on our team. man.
no. Well, if you can't get in, then we're with you.
I'm going to make sure. I'm going to go to the